and welcome to Phoenix TV. This is a show that brings you Manchester's fastest and most exciting sports team, the Manchester Phoenix. Well, we're here at the Dome for the last time this season. It's playoff hockey time and we've got Basingstoke Bison. We're going to have a wee chat about last week's games and the pre-game with Andy. We got the game, player interviews, and hopefully a special interview at the end of the game. I'm here with Andy now and we'll just start it off. Hi Andy.
Good evening, Jim.
Right, slingshot Andy still, I notice?
Yes, yeah. I'd like to say it was something more exotic than a cat bite, but unfortunately that's not true.
You've had nearly as much time off as Boothroyd, haven't you? Right, last week, a routine game against Bracknell, which wasn't really a problem, and then a bit of a heart stopper against Swindon, winning it with 26 seconds to go. That was sweet.
Yeah, it was a nice way. It's always a nice way to win a game with a last-minute goal. I think the big thing out of the weekend was the two wins. You know, we come into the playoffs with a bit of momentum. The Bracknell game was a fairly straightforward win, but we were given a good test by Swindon. And bearing in mind the beating we gave them in the cup, I think they were fired up to try and prove to us that they were much better than they showed in the cup game. So yeah, it's pleasing to come into this game on the back of 3 straight victories.
Oh well, then basically on to tonight. New season starts tonight. You know, we've got 6 periods of hockey to make it to Coventry against a tough Basingstoke side who looked like they're running 4 lines tonight. Yeah,
all bets are off tonight. You know, whatever's gone before really, to a certain degree, can be discounted. Although, you know, there's been nothing to choose between the teams all season. We've won 3 on home ice. They've won 3 on home ice. We had one game where it was a blowout here, 8-3. The other game's been very, very close. As with any game involving Basingstoke, whether it's a league game or it's a playoff game, it's going to be tough.
Looking at key men for them, I mean, Karpov missing, that's a huge blow to them. I think it's a broken arm he had. He's not going to make it. We've countered that by losing Michael Cerny. And at the back, Matt Selby, who was looking really good and experienced with them. And of course, we've lost Luke. So that sort of evens things out, although I think I would rather have lost Selby than Luke Boothroyd, that's for sure.
Yeah, I think perhaps they may have the edge on D. I think on paper we've probably got the edge in the forward lines. I think the biggest thing tonight will come down to net minding. You know, we've got a guy who is absolutely made for playoff hockey in Stevie Fone. Stands on his head time and time again. Having said that, Dean Skins for them, excellent netminder. On his day, very, very good, hard to beat. So I just hope that over the course of the 2 games, it's not a silly mistake by somebody that wins the game. You know, if one team's going to win, which obviously they have to, let's hope it's a good play and not a mistake.
I've got to agree with you there. And of course, we've got the Kieran Long factor. He's burnt us a couple of times this year.
He's turned into a very, very good player, Kieran. I don't think we really saw the very best of him when he was here. You know, he did a decent enough job for us, but since he's gone down to Basingstoke and Slough before, he's really turned into a top-end Brit who any team would want on their roster. And let's hope it won't go to penalties here. Let's hope it doesn't go to penalties in Basingstoke, because he scored the most sublime penalty here in one of the league games. So, you know, yeah, he can hurt us. They're a big side. You know, they're a big physical side, and you know, let's hope that the likes of Frankie can keep them in check and fight fire with fire.
Absolutely. Right, just taking a wee look at the other 3 quarter-finals. Last night, Telford went over to Sheffield and gave them a bit of a lesson with a 5-0 win. Not unexpected, nor was the shenanigans at the end of the game either.
No real surprise there, despite Andre's battle cries before the game. I don't think anybody would have put any money on Sheffield coming out on top in that particular fixture. In playoff hockey, you never know what's going to happen. You sometimes get strange results, but I think that was the most nailed-on victory that was ever likely to be honest.
Right, we've got Milton Keynes and Guildford. Now, Milton Keynes have had a poor season by their standards, but they also are a playoff hockey team. Guildford are Guildford, well-deserved second place this year. That's a tough one. I think Guildford will just edge it.
I tend to agree with you. Two teams who've got very, very good playoff credentials. Like you rightly say, Milton Keynes haven't had the season they would have hoped for, but quite often it happens. You know, when your league form is poor, you you have little expectations going into the playoffs. You can relax a little, and all of a sudden you find yourself in a winning position. Again, I think that'll be a very, very tight one, but I would go with Guildford just to nick it.
And the last one, Peterborough-Swindon. Two of the surprise teams for me this year. Swindon always look good on paper, but I like the way they play hockey, and they've done all right. Slava Kulikov has just got Coach of the Year in the league, and I think well deserved, really well deserved. He's got a good side. He's built it on the back of an excellent netminder, and I think they've had a great season.
Yeah, Peterborough have impressed me every time they've been here, and I took a trip down to Peterborough a few weeks ago. They are a good side. Another tough one to call, really. Swindon great going forward, a little suspect at the back. I'm going to go for Peterborough to win that one.
Yeah, and of course there's ours, and I'm just quite simply going to get splinters on my rear end and just sit and think it's too close to call.
Well, I think if you look on the forums, the Hockey Forum and various other forums, I don't think anybody's been able to come up with a winner of this one. You know, it's the toss of a coin, and as I said before, I just hope that it's a piece of magic that wins it for either team, rather than a mistake. I wouldn't want anybody to make a mistake and then have to think about that mistake for the whole of the summer.
And of course, the last game on home ice for the British Great One.
Well, it's the end of an era. It's been on the cards for probably about the last 10 years, really, but yeah, I think it will be a very, very emotional night for everybody connected with Phoenix. It's been an absolute privilege to watch Tony Hand ice for Phoenix. Although he's not leaving the organisation, it won't be the same not having him on the ice, and I just hope that he can influence this set of games against Basingstoke. Whatever happens, it's been an absolute privilege to watch him.
Of course, there are a couple of others. Adam Walker's retiring to pursue other things, and we've got to mention Paul Turner, the kit man, been with us since day one, so well respected by absolutely everybody at the club.
Yeah, an unsung hero of the club, both of them really. You know, Adam's been away for a few years and then came back, but let's not forget he was with us in the Elite League years and did a very good job for us. Paul Turner, yeah, probably the least known of the three. I suppose, you know, there's not many of the casual fans that know who Paul Turner is, but he does a fantastic job with the equipment, and you know, he's a great guy, and the organisation as a whole is going to be a little bit poorer tonight with the three people that are leaving. We've also got Andy Dutton, the away steward, away block steward. He's decided to watch a few games rather than working, and you know, anytime you lose anybody from the organisation, it's a sad day, and we wish all four of them the very, very best going forward.
Yeah, we certainly do. Right, that's enough of us prattling on. Let's go watch some hockey.
Barmer around the boards, Connolly tipping, can't get it clear though. Neil is sent down to the ice by Kieran. Long pass away, finds Ryan Watt into the zone. He shoots foul, makes the stop, and will cover the rebound for a whistle. Of course, Heron will escape. It's Berlin who backhands it through to Chamberlain behind the net, who nicely holds the puck, moving out sharp angle back to Berlin. Shot through traffic, skins makes a save. Rebound is batted just wide by Corson Eric. It was a high stick, so it wouldn't have counted. Watkins scrapping away along the boards. Sphinx get it loose. Hand reeling the puck in. It's caught in the skates of Frankie Backlick. Long to Rounding, who shoots foul, makes a save. Rebound back to Rounding, misses at the near post. Long backhands it out. Shot from Van Trover is wide of the far stick. Towards his man in front, it was Ramsey. He couldn't get a touch on it. And Backlick can knock the puck around, hustles his way across, knocks it through upended. Game's first penalty will be called on Michael Wales. Folk will head to the bench, and Long, it's Long who wins the draw. Reynolds has it come off the glove of Berlin, who keeps it alive, finds Kovar. Hand to Kovar again, gives back to Hand. Berlin through traffic and scores! Kovar parked in front, little tip on it to redirect it past the right pad of Dean Skins. Wow, it's loud in here. It's a power play goal for the Phoenix, and they lead 1-0. Jack Watkins goes back, can't get it clear though. Shepherd got a piece of it, puck will break loose, good stick from Kovar to knock it through, and James Archer can get it around the boards to Ben Wood. This was intercepted, Greener towards the net, chance, and they score. Terrible clearing attempt by the Phoenix. Greener keeps it alive at the line, and it's Kieran Long who buries it past Steve Foam. The Phoenix lose all the momentum just like that. The Bison are level. It's Phoenix 1, Basingstoke 1. Backhands up the boards. The Phoenix will intercept. Wood overskates it, but Hand gets onto it and works it back to Berlin, who finds Walker. Nice little backhand. Ben Wood gave him a shake and drives his way into the zone. Chapangle, and he scores! Well, Dean Skins has not looked comfortable at all in the early going, and that's a terrible one to concede for the Bison netminder. Not a lot of power, but it squeaks right through his pads. Ben Wood gets the goal, and the Phoenix take the lead again. It's Manchester 2, Basingstoke 1. Chamberlain and Rand take the draw. It's Rand who wins it. Connolly, pressured by Dickinson, he flips the puck up the board. Graham will hustle back, takes a hit from Rand and plays it round the board. Big hit comes in. Phoenix are going on the power play. Dickinson throws it wide in the far post. Declan Barber will clear it away. Graham and Chin having words behind the play. Neil's in there, Chamberlain's in there as well. Nicky Chin is not best pleased with the call, but he will be led away. And the Phoenix will go on the power play. Greener turns away from Berlin and then fires it down into the Phoenix zone. Foe gets the stick on it. Backlick plays it off the boards for Hand. And nice pass to Sean Thompson, who'll drive his way into the zone, playing it towards the front of the net. Declan Barber flinging it away, but he can't get it clear. Backlick's reeled it in. He shoots, he scores! Magic! Tippy top corner from Frankie Backlick. The Phoenix power play strikes again, and this team just will not die this season. Backlick beats Skins. It's Manchester 3, Basingstoke 1. Face-off won by the Bison. Watt turning, playing it down low towards Rand. He plays it towards Wales in front. He's guided away though. And Chamberlain, good strength to knock the puck loose. Dickinson scoops it up the boards, then takes a late hit, and there's going to be a penalty called here. Stephen Matthews with his arm in the air. Chamberlain does not take kindly to that hit from Ryan Watt. He plays a long pass that Hand won't reach, but icing is waved off. Kovar and Thompson will go in after it. Barmer up the boards again, can't get it clear. Hand keeps it in the zone. Thompson works it down low for Kovar, who's put under pressure by Van Trover. Hand delaying. Plays it back door to Neil, and it's just wide.
CNI Solutions, keeping your computer network infrastructure beating. Because if it stops, so does your business. We provide many unique ways of keeping your network running at its full potential, ensuring your company never misses a beat. CNI Solutions, keeping your computer network infrastructure beating.
Your old car, seen better days, given up the ghost? You need the friendly guys at Davidson's. One phone call is all you need. They'll collect your car for free, sort out that nasty paperwork, and transform your old banger into lots of lovely cash. Because Davidson's are extremely reputable and recommended by the DVLA. So for the best prices, cash on the spot, and to scrap your car with confidence, call us on 0161 928 9981.
Davidson's, we're talking scrap.
Here at CW Motors, we provide a large range of high-quality services. Your vehicle will be looked after by our highly qualified and dedicated team, using both state-of-the-art technology and good old-fashioned elbow grease. We specialise in accident crash repair, mechanical and bodywork, and MOT preparation. We also have oven and jig facilities and can provide insurance estimates. So, for a friendly and professional service, come and see us at Victoria Mill, Droylsden. Or you can call us on 0161 371 9983.
He was forced into the boards by Joe Baird, moving out, cycles it through. Kovar turning away from Kieran Long, moving out front, flips it back. Berlin, he's got time, he shoots, save made by Skins, and he'll hold on. Greener trying to play it round the boards. Kovar comes in to make the hit. Ben Woods there, he backhands it past Doug Shepherd. Archer not able to keep it in. Tip comes in, it's just wide of the near post. Long moving out towards the goal line, back door, and they score. Doug Shepherd it is who taps it in at the back door. James Neal fell over on the back of the net as he was trying to get to Kieran Long, and that gave Long the half second he needed. Nothing that Foe could do about it, and the Bison are back within 1. It's Manchester 3, Basingstoke 2. Hand reaching in, Berlin lines up his man into the ball. A good hit chance in tight, and they score. Joe Rand it is. Berlin caught out of position after he went in for the big hit, and Rand surprises Steve Foam with the shot at the near post over the shoulder. It's 2 very quick goals for Basingstoke, and just like that we are all tied up. It's Phoenix 3, Bison 3. Hand and Rand will take the face off. It is Rand who wins it. Joe Baird from the point, traffic in front, Foe making the stop. Connolly gets onto the rebound and it's tucked in, second time of asking. Joe Rand parked in front, manages to hold off Ben Wood, and the second rebound off the pad of Stephen Foe is put in. The Bison in about 3 minutes have got 3 goals and turned the game round completely. It's Phoenix 3, Bison 4. And then cross ice back to the Bison assistant captain who plays it down the boards, but Thompson should get there and he clears it over the heads of everybody. Kovar's knocked it down, winding, shooting, scoring! Robin Kovar breaking in, short-handed, fires it across Dean Skins and in at the far post. The Bison are not happy with something, but the goal light went on, and I think the goal will stand. If it does, it's Phoenix 4, Bison 4. Turning, shooting, it's blocked by the ankle of Hand. That one has hurt. Hand is hobbling, shot is saved by Foam. Connolly on the rebound, can't get it through. Greener gets it back to the point. Van Trober shot looking for a tip, it's in the skates. Neal gets it back out to Van Trober who shoots wide of the near post, and that one's bounced into the netting and out of play.
Okay, so you have a great company, you provide a great service, you have a great team. What you really need is more customers. How do you get the message out there? How do you let people know just how great you are? How do you decide how you get noticed? How do you decide which platform? The Phoenix Premier Business Club offers you the complete package, helping you connect to the right people, providing you with the right audience over all the marketing platforms. As a member of the Phoenix Premier Business Club, you'll be able to effectively network, bringing together fellow businesses through trust and relationship building, helping companies become walking, talking advertisements for one another. Video as a platform encompasses a greater persuasive effectiveness than many other communication tools. It sells a product or service using sight, sound, and more importantly, emotion. The Phoenix Premier Business Club will capture, produce and edit video marketing modules for you. Focus your online message and presence. The Phoenix Premier Business Club provides your company with a central communication and promotional hub. Engage your customers. Stand out from your competitors. Offering genuine incentives, the Phoenix Premier Business Club will offer you 2 exciting purchasing incentives, whether it's B2Cs or B2Bs. Your customers' recommendations are still the #1 way to gain more business. The Phoenix Premier Business Club will assist you in building a recommendation hub, providing potential customers confidence in you and your service or products. Get your happy customers to sell for you. Be a part of this great business opportunity. Be a part of the Phoenix Premier Business Club.
Gets it back, Ben Wood shooting, save made by Skins. He wasn't sure he had it, but he does have it. The whistle will go. Plays it on the left hand side, up the boards from Joe Baird. Dumped in by the Bison. Foam gets his stick on it. Berlin's clearance is charged down, played towards the front of the net. It bounces between Foam's pads and he manages to reach back and keep it out. Joe Baird goes back. trying to play it down the ball. Baklick's knocked it down. Walking in, played it towards Kovar. It was just behind his man. Kurt Reynolds will look to bring it away. Graham keeping the puck alive. Kovar battles away. Baklick reaches in, trying to hold off Reynolds. He's pulled back. That'll be a penalty. Kurt Reynolds with a hold of the arm of Frankie Baklick, and the Phoenix are on power play.
07688 for the 50-50. That's 07688, and the winning shirt raffle ticket is a blue
26 now.
21 with the security number AB1.
Come back to Berlin, who scoops it down low for Baklick, and now Ham holding on to the puck, gives it to Walker, and now Berlin shooting, save made. Skins very deep on his line, but he gets his body behind him and keeps it out. He finds Hand, who tries to play it through Kieran Long. Long intercepts with skate into the zone, plays it across towards Greener. Shot is deflected. Archer picks it up off the back of the goal and away from the Phoenix. Archer going for skate down the left hand side. Puck's knocked loose though. Bison will bring it back in. Joe Greener curling away from Berlin. Shepherd in front, there's nobody on him. Towards Long, who stuffs it in. The curl from Greener, the pass from Shepherd, and the Phoenix all lose the man at the back. Kieran Long wide open on the edge of the crease, just guides it in past Stephen Foe, and the Bison lead again. It's Phoenix 4, Bison 5. But Reynolds just wants to knock down and then chop it away. Neil play it down the boards. Thompson works it through towards Kovar, who can't quite knock it past Reynolds. Neil has to hold as the Phoenix moving offside. And it's the Bison will dump it down into the zone. That will do it for another season at the Ice Dome. Well, it wasn't the usual patterns now. There's pushing and shoving after the whistle. Baklick's in the middle of it. Wales is in there. Joe Rand's in there as well. I think it's Declan Barmer who's been chirping away at Frankie Baklick all night. And Baklick will skate away. There's going to be a little bit of spice for tomorrow's game, I think. Tony Hand's final game on home ice for the Manchester Phoenix will end as a defeat, but they are not out of it just yet in the race to Coventry. The final score at the end of the first leg of the playoff quarter-final is Manchester Phoenix 4, Basingstoke Bison 5.
Right, Phoenix TV here, first leg of the playoff quarter-finals, and the Bison have snuck away with a 5-4 win. I'm here with Ryan Watt, well-travelled hockey player of this place. Right, tough game, one goal, still 3 periods of hockey.
Yeah, we didn't show up the first period, didn't show up at all. Turned it around in the second. We had a good one there, and that left it all to play for in the third, but it's only 3 periods out of a 6-period game, so nothing's won yet.
I think really as well, a bit more depth tonight. You sort of took the wind out of our sails a little bit in the third.
Yeah, we were carrying 4 lines. You had 4 defensemen, so idea was get the puck in the corners, make them work today and tomorrow.
Right, so we've always got tomorrow, but another big crowd down there. They're always good games. Let's see. The problem is one good team's not going to make it to Coventry.
Right, that's the thing. Both teams could go to Coventry and win it, but one of them's not going to be there. So.
That's right. Well, best of luck tomorrow. Not too much, I hope, but I'll see you tomorrow.
See you tomorrow.
Right, Phoenix TV here after a heartbreaking 5-4 loss in the first round of the playoffs. I'm here with skipper Luke Boothroyd. Look, it must be absolutely dreadful to stand there and watch this.
Yeah, obviously. I mean, for me personally, I really want to play, and it is horrible watching just because you just want to do everything you can to help the team. So, but the boys put in a good performance. One, we're down 1, which we've only got to win 2 periods tomorrow to take the tie kind of thing. So, we give ourselves a chance for tomorrow. So,
I think we have. I mean, tonight, great first period. It really took it to them. They had the second period, and the third period, I think maybe their 4 lines just took it out of our short D.
I don't know. I think the D were good, and can handle what they're throwing at us. So, like I say, go down there, and it's anyone's game tomorrow. So, fire a quick goal in, and we're back in there.
Well, absolutely. That's the way we've got to look at it. It's only half time.
Yeah, well, yeah. I mean, it's 6 periods, isn't it? So, I'm sure every fan that's come down and watched has seen us score more than 1 goal in a period before. So.
Well, we did it in Telford, and we had a bit of hope, but get it and hold on to it. You never know.
Absolutely. I mean, like I say, we've all seen us score more than 1 goal in a period before, and be tight at the back, and who knows. What
about yourself then? A lot of hard work to do in the summer.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, obviously the rehab was going well, and unfortunately had to start again. But it's at least I can get it right over summer, and it's going to be a long one, I think.
Are you going to get a wee holiday in the sun?
Yeah, I would hope so, but obviously we'll think about that after tomorrow.
Yes, could still have another week of hockey to play.
Well, that's it exactly. So,
Luke, thanks very much. All the best on the rehab, and we'll see you in September. After this lot, Coventry, then off we go.
Yep, hopefully Coventry will hopefully be there.
Thanks, Luke.
Thank you.
Okay, here we are, Phoenix TV, the post-game show with myself and Anna, and I've got player coach, or shall we say just coach? We're player coach for another 2 weeks yet?
Hopefully another 3 games, another player coach.
3 games. Tony, great effort by the lads, hard work against a tough, unrelenting side with 4 lines.
Yeah, to be honest with you, I can't complain. I thought we as a team effort was fantastic, but I thought we went to sleep for about 2 or 3 minutes in the second period and let them back into the game. And we knew exactly what they were going to do. We talked about what they were going to do, and they did do exactly what we talked about, but we just didn't execute it right. But we're all to play for tomorrow. It's only 1 goal game, and I've told the guys tomorrow is all about the team, nothing to do with my retirement or that. It's all about making sure that the guys perform to the best of their abilities
and get themselves to Coventry.
Yeah, that's our focus, to do it for obviously for the club and especially for the fans.
Anna?
Yeah, we discussed it going into the cup final. We're only at half time. 1 goal is nothing now. They did work us incredibly hard. They had us covering every single inch of that ice. We know that Basingstoke isn't everybody's favourite rink to play in, but I presume there's still a certain level of confidence going into tomorrow.
Yeah, we said in the dressing room there, we've been at at Basingstoke this year. I think every game is more or less 1 goal game, so it's always tight games. We are hurting a little bit actually for bodies, and probably a little bit a few guys, but anyway, that's just how it is. We will give everything we've got, and we'll have to change things up a little bit, and hopefully we'll come up with the result that we want.
And for yourself, obviously your last game at the Ice Dome. We know it's not your last game. We're hoping there's 3 more. There's at least tomorrow. Slightly emotional there, saying goodbye to the fans here? Yes,
definitely. The fans, I know it's all cliche, but the fans, the best fans league, but I think they've been absolutely fantastic since I've been here. And it's not me just saying it. I don't say things like that just to get a reaction. Since I've been here 9-10 years, it's been brilliant. I've had a great time here again with the club, and Neil and all the people who worked with the club. I obviously want to say a big thanks to Paul Turner, who's leaving us at the end of the year, who's also done a fantastic job for us. It'll be sad to see Paul go, but as I say, we wish him all the best. And obviously with our physio left, and so we've got a sort of rebuilding period to go. But hopefully it's all about tomorrow. It's not about myself or anyone else.
Yeah, well, see, tomorrow Basingstoke, it's a bigger ice. It's not the best ice in the league, I don't think. We've always had a few doubts about it, but it's down there, the puck's round, and get on with it.
Yeah, there's no excuses. I told the guys tomorrow the key is make sure you come out and give 100%. And if you give 100%, then that's all I can ask as a coach. As I say, it won't be for lack of trying or lack of effort tomorrow. We know what we've got to do. We've been in these positions before, but it is a little bit tough because we've had a tough season. We're not kidding ourselves on. We've got to give Basingstoke a bit of credit. They're a big, strong, solid team. They roll 3 lines. They've got 4 lines there, so they've got a lot of depth there. But as I say, if we can sneak an early goal, put a little bit of pressure on them, good things happen.
Sounds like there's a big following going down to Basingstoke as well. I know we're both heading down, and from speaking to a few people around the rink, there is an awful lot of people making that journey, so that'll make a massive difference. Give the guys the boost.
Of course, we don't want to be sitting there and with one man and a dog in our end. So it'd be great to see as many people down there as possible from Manchester, because it is definitely a boost. The guys appreciate the effort and the time and the money they spend to support our club, and we need that going forward. And it's obviously it'll be a boost if they can see as many as possible.
Yeah, there never was any doubt, but we are still all 150% behind you all every step of the way.
Oh, sorry.
Right, well, I'm going to finish out with a wee bit of nostalgia. I'm going to talk about favourite moments. I've watched you at Murrayfield, at Sheffield, at Ayr, at Dundee, and here. And my favourite moment watching you play was you scoring that 4th goal to win us the playoffs down in Coventry against Guildford. On your face, you could see it. That was the winner.
Yeah, because we've always done well in the league. We've always finished. Like I say, this year has been a tough year. But you're going to have the years as clubs, and it's a fact. And you have to sit back and look and reflect on how you can improve it or what you can do. You have to bring more bodies in to cover guys who are injured or whatever. But I'm only focusing right now on the Coventry. And one of the reasons that was a special moment is that we hadn't won the playoffs before. We'd been there every year. We'd won the league. We'd been knocked out in the semis, and we'd beat in the final. But to win it in front of this the last period more or less against, I think it was Guildford. It was a kind of special moment for me.
Tony, it's been an absolute pleasure. Hope we've got 3 more games to see you.
So did I, Tambo. Cheers.
Thank you very much.
Cheers, thanks, Anna.
Well, that's it for the season at the Dome. It's been a bit of a roller coaster. An emotional night tonight to say goodbye to the British great one. I must admit, he's given me loads and loads of pleasure over the many years I've been watching hockey. Tomorrow's game down at Basingstoke, it's only a 1-goal game. It's all to play for. It's only half time, so maybe the lads can do it and get to Coventry, and we can all shout them out there. Well, that's the end of really for here, but follow the club on Twitter, on the podcast, in the media, and on Phoenix TV. And of course, right through the summer, we'll be bringing you signings, talks with Neil, etc., how things are going, and I'll see you then.